Hello everyone. Welcome to today's shadowing practice. Today you will listen to a true to life inspirational story. Shadowing means you will hear a sentence in English and then repeat it immediately. It's like walking right behind someone and matching their steps. Our story is about Arjun, a young boy from a small village. Now, take a deep breath, get ready to listen, and repeat after me. Let's begin the journey of Arjun, a journey from fear to fluency. My name is Arjun. I come from a small village in Maharashtra. Our village has only one school. It is old and the walls are cracked. But my dreams are bigger than those walls. I always wanted to speak English, not to show off, but to understand the world better. When I was in school, English was my weakest subject. Every time I tried to speak in English, my classmates laughed. They said, Arjun, why are you speaking like a broken radio? I felt embarrassed. I stopped trying. One day, our school got a new English teacher. Her name was Meera Madam. She spoke English like water flowing in a river. She did not laugh at my mistakes. Instead, she said, Arjun, every mistake is a step towards learning. I had never heard English spoken with such kindness. Madam told us about something called shadowing. She said, if you shadow my words every day, you will speak like me one day. The next morning, I stood outside our house. The sun was rising over the fields. Birds were singing. I put my small earphones in. I played a recording Madam had given me. The recording said, Good morning. How are you today? I repeated it. At first, my voice shook. Then it said, I'm fine, thank you. And you? I repeated that too. I practiced for 15 minutes. The first day was hard, but it also felt exciting. After 1 week, I tried speaking English to a shopkeeper in the market. He looked at me strangely. Why are you talking like this, Arjun? He asked in Marathi. I smiled and said, because one day I will need this. Some people laughed. Some people said I was wasting time. But I kept practicing. Madam gave me a small diary. Write every new word you hear in English, she said. Then write its meaning in Marathi. I wrote words like courage means bravery in Marathi, dhairya. Hope means belief in a better future in Marathi, asha. Struggle, a fight to achieve something. In Marathi, it means sangharsha. Every night, I read those words aloud. My friends still laughed, but my pronunciation became better. After 2 months, our school had an English speech competition. Madam encouraged me to take part. I wrote my speech in English. It was about farmers in our village. I practiced every day for 1 week. On the final day, I stood on the stage. My hands were shaking. I took a deep breath. Then I began. Good morning, respected teachers and my dear friends. As I spoke, I saw some people smiling, not laughing, smiling with respect. For the first time, I felt I can really do this. After After the speech competition, something changed inside me. I started to believe I could do more. One evening, Madam told the class, there will be a state level debate competition. The competition would be in Pune city. I had never been to Pune. At first, I thought this is too big for me. But Madam said, Arjun, your village needs someone to represent it. For the debate, I had to speak on the topic technology, boon or curse. I didn't know many words about technology, so I went to the small internet cafe in the nearest town. I searched for articles in English. I wrote new words like innovation means creating something new, navakalpana. Impact means effect or influence, म्हणजेच परिणाम. Digital divide means gap between people with technology and without. म्हणजे तंत्रज्ञानातील अंतर. Even after 2 weeks of practice, I still made mistakes. Sometimes I forgot words in the middle of a sentence. I felt frustrated. One night, I told my father, maybe I should not go to Pune. But he looked at me seriously and said, Arjun, a farmer never leaves the field before harvest. Those words stayed in my heart. The day finally came. I packed my small bag. I wore my best shirt, a simple white cotton shirt. We traveled by bus for 6 hours. When I reached Pune, I saw tall buildings everywhere. I felt small. But Madam said, remember, Arjun, they may have big buildings, but you have a big heart. The debate hall was full of students. Some were speaking fluent English. When my turn came, my hands were cold. I started. Respected judges, teachers, and dear friends. At first, my voice trembled, but then I remembered my practice. I imagined I was speaking to the green fields of my village. I spoke for 5 minutes without stopping. When I finished, there was silence for a moment, and then applause. We waited for the results. I came second in the competition. At first, I felt a little sad, but Madam said, second place in a state level competition. That's a victory. Months passed. After the state level debate, I kept practicing shadowing every day. One morning, Madam called me to the staff room. She said, Arjun, there is an English speech event in Mumbai, but this time it is different. It is an international youth conference. Young people from many countries will attend. She said they need one speaker from our state. I want you to go. I felt nervous again. I said, Madam, international means native English speakers will be there. She smiled and said, Arjun, remember, confidence is not about speaking perfectly. It is about speaking with belief in your words. For 2 months, I prepared my speech. The topic was Youth Power for a Better World. I learned new words like empower, unity, sustainable. I practiced in front of a mirror every night. Some days I felt strong. Some days I felt like giving up, but each time I remembered my father's words about harvest. When the day came, Mumbai felt like another world. The conference hall had bright lights and a huge stage. People from different countries wore their traditional clothes. When my turn came, I walked slowly to the stage. My heart was beating fast. I looked at the audience. I began. Good morning, respected guests and dear friends from around the world. At first, my voice shook, but then I saw a young girl in the front row smiling at me. Her smile gave me courage. I spoke about how young people can change the future. I shared my own journey from a small village to that stage. When I finished, there was loud applause. Some people even stood up. After the event, a boy from another country came to me. He said, Arjun, your story inspired me. That day I understood. Learning English was not just about speaking, it was about connecting with people everywhere. When I returned to my village, everyone gathered to welcome me. Children from my school ran to me and said, Arjun Bhaiya, teach us English like Madam taught you. And so I began helping them. I gave them the same advice Madam gave me. Listen, repeat, practice every single day. Arjun's journey teaches us something important. Even if you come from a small place, even if you make many mistakes, with patience and practice, you can speak to the whole world. Don't wait for perfect English. Start with what you have today. If you loved listening and practicing, please do like, share, and subscribe. Okay then, see you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care.